Suspended Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane is hit back at Parliament's decision to reject a request to have Ramaphosa testify at her impeachment inquiry. Mkhwebane's lawyer, Dali Mpofu, says they're willing to take legal action if necessary. Parliament's legal services yesterday advised the committee that it's not relevant for Ramaphosa to answer questions on the suspension of Mkhwebane and the CR17 report, including litigation processes that are before the courts. Meanwhile, the 194 inquiry has continued to hear evidence today. Senior Human Resources Manager at Mkhwebane's office, Gumbi Tyelela, faced questions on the 2011 assault case involving Sphelo Samuel, who earlier testified. Our reporter, Athi Mtongana, is in Parliament for us. Athi, good evening to you. What evidence was heard today?
Well, Mr. Tyelela did not only speak to the issues surrounding the former witness. You might recall Sphelo Samuel, also another witness that appeared before the Section 194 committee, which Advocate Dali Mpofu described as a disgruntled employee. You know that there is an affidavit that he deposed even before appearing before the Section 194 committee. He had written to Parliament complaining about the conduct of the Public Protector. So Mr. Tyelela is also speaking about other issues pertaining the employment of various people within the office of the Public Protector. When he first appeared, of course, this morning, the evidence leader, Advocate Newzroom Afrika, went through why they then wanted this particular witness before the inquiry, because all the witnesses that are going to be called and that have been called are witnesses that are essentially there to help the inquiry with information that will help them determine the veracity of the charges against the Public Protector, which in this case, relevant to this witness, include allegations of the Public Protector harassing some of the staff members within the office, and people, particularly employees in the office of the Public Protector, subsequently then leaving the office through, for example, the Audi letters that were issued to them or the disciplinary hearings against some of them. So this particular witness was speaking to those particular issues, and MPs, as I speak to you, Stephen, are questioning this particular witness pertaining to, of course, as someone who worked in the private office of the Public Protector as a senior HR manager, they're asking him about the trajectory of all the people who have been suspended, the people that have left the office of the Public Protector. But I want us to listen to what Advocate Dali Mpofu had to say insofar as them saying they'll take legal steps against the Section 194 committee for declining their request to summon President Cyril Ramaphosa to appear and provide oral evidence before the committee in relation to the suspension of the Public Protector, which they deem is in conflict of interest, and the issue of the CR17 campaign report.
The charge, let's not say the charges. The charge to do with the assault was drafted in 2019 but not issued due to Mr. Samuel's illness, correct?
That's correct, yes.
Or alleged illness. Yeah. And then that was 2019. Then we get to 2020, January 2020. It's still not issued to him, correct?
That's correct.
Then we get to the 11th of February 2021. He writes a letter to Parliament insulting the Public Protector and all sorts of things, correct?
That's correct, yes.
And then a week later, he then goes on a media campaign, or rather, let me not color it. He makes statements in the media apropos the letter to the Speaker, correct?
That's correct, yes.
And then, therefore, and all at this stage, the 2019 charges have not yet been served to him. The 2019 charge, has not yet been charged, served on him, correct?
That's correct, yes.
What then happens is, due to his new alleged transgression of breaking the communication code, new charges then get added, and then those are served to him, obviously, after they couldn't be served before he committed the offense. Obviously, after he had spoken to the media, correct?
That interchange ending that report, that live report from Athi Mtongana.